Hello, this lesson is over uh, using box plots, measure a spread. So before we do that, let's look at our number routine of how do you know. This is a histogram. Again, why does it make a histogram? There are no gaps here between the bars, and these are intervals instead of categories. Lori says 1/3 of universities accept 19% or less applicants. So where's the category where it's 19% or less? It is this category. So it's four students, or four university, two university, four university, one university, 0, 0, and 1. So there's 8, 10, 11. There are 12 universities in all. Of the 12, four of these universities accept less than 19%. That's 4 out of 12. To simplify and divide by 2, that's 2 6. To simplify again is 1/3. I totally agree with you on that one. So which interval, so what we're going to do now is over histogram. Which interval represents the most number of students? As you can see, the mode or most number of students, right, this is a histogram about the number of visits to a pool last summer. As you can tell, most of the students visited 20 to 29 visits. Which interval had exactly 3 students? This one. That's between 10, from 10 to 9 visits. How many students went to a pool at least 10 times last summer? So at least 10 is the least number. So at least 10. So it could be 10 to 19 times, 20 to 29 times, 30 to 30. So that's 3 here, 12 here, 6 here, 2 here. 3 plus 12 plus 6 plus 2, that's 15. 6 is 21, 23 students. And how many students went to a pool less than 10 times last summer? It is all these students. 5 students went only between from 0 to 9 visits. So once again, if you understand mean, median, mode, and range, then this will be extremely easy. Mean is the average where you add up all the numbers to divide by how many numbers there are. Median is the middle value when you put them from least to greatest. Mode is the most common value, most repeated value. And range is the spread. It's from the lowest to the highest, how the difference between the lowest and the highest. So we're going to be learning something like quartiles are valued to divide a list of numbers into quarters. So before we do that, I have a list of numbers here. We are going to put them in order first. So 2 goes here, 6, 6, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 15, and 78. So in this list, we're going to be finding different things. Minimum. The minimum is 2. That is the minimum. So what's the opposite of minimum? Maximum is 78. So let's find the median or quartile 2. I will be explaining that very shortly what that means. The median. So dot, 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 dot. So the median is 10. So the median is 10. That's the halfway point. So did you notice how after you find the median, it divided this, where's my pen, into two halves, an upper half and a lower half. Oh, goodness gracious. So we have an upper half and a lower half. So the lower half, so circle the lower half. Those lower half are here. The upper halves are here. So the lower halves are 2, 5, 6, 6, and 9, while the upper half are 11, 12, 12, 15, and 78. So now we need to find quartile 1. Q1 stands for quartile 1. That means it's the median of the lower half. So we have five numbers here. What is the median of 2, 5, 6, 6, and 9? The median of the lower half is 6. What is the median of the upper half? With these five numbers, the median of the upper half, or quartile 3, is 12. Another one, so we found the median, which is quartile 2. Then we found the median of the lower half, quartile 1. We found the median of the upper half, which is quartile 3. Last but not least, outlier. Outlier is a number that lies outside the normal. Is there a number that's sticking? It's not normal. It's not of the pattern. It must be 78 because if you look at the numbers, they're all in the between 2 to 15. 78 is like way out there. And last but not least, the last word we're going to be learning is something called IQR, or interquartile range. That means the spread from quartile 1 to quartile 3. So quartile 1 is 6, quartile 3 is 12. How is spread out from 6 to 12, or 12. So the IQR, or the interquartile range, is it. So what are quartiles? Quartiles is where it splits a number into four groups. You have one group here, one group here, one group here, one group here. This is quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3. So for example, here's another example. Here are a set of numbers. The median, which is right here, is 5. This is the median. These are the lower halves, and these are the upper half. The median of the lower half is Q1, or 4. The median of the upper half is 8, or Q3. So what is the IQR, or the range from the different quartiles? It's from IQR. It ranges from 4 to 8, or 4. So the IQR is the difference between the quartile 3 and quartile 1. So let's practice our some more examples. Put these numbers in order. So the numbers I see in order are 62, 63, 64, 64. I'm done with 60s. 72. Oops, erase. 70, 72, 76, 77, 281s. Find a median, or quartile 2. Let me use a different highlighter. Dun, 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 dun. So the median is right here. So the median, I'll use a different pen color. The median is 71. Do you notice how that median right here split the set of numbers into two halves? This is the lower half. I'll put L for lower half. This is the upper half. So question 3 is find quartile 1, or the median of the lower half. What is the median of the lower half? Well, these are five numbers. So this must be the median of the lower half. So that would be 64. So Q1 equals 64. So what is Q3, or the median of the upper half? That must be 77. So find the IQR, or interquartile range, by finding the difference between quartile 3 and quartile 1. What is the spread from quartiles from 64 to 77? It's spread out by 77 minus 64. It's spread out by 13 numbers. Here's another example. Put these numbers in order. 5, 8, 10. We're done with the single digits. Let's start the teens. 10, 15, 18, 23. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers. All right, so using my highlighter, what is the median of the median? The median is 10. Find quartile 1, or median of the lower half. So this is the median. So the median, this is the lower half, must be 8. The median of the upper half must be 18. Find the IQR. So Q1 equals 8, Q2 equals 18. So the IQR is the difference from Q1 to Q3. So it's from 8 to 18, or a difference of 10. So what if you are already given a set of numbers? Can you identify the different parts of it? 9 is the minimum. 15 is the maximum. Let's see. It seems like this is the median. We have 4 numbers in the lower half. It seems like this is Q1, the median of the lower half, and this must be the median of the upper half. So Q1 is 9.5. Median, or Q2, is 11. Median of the upper half is 12.5. So it ranges from 9 to 15, or 6. And what is the difference of the quartile? It's ranged from 9.5 to 12.5, or if you subtract that, that's a difference of 3 numbers. So the last thing we're going to talk about, after now we kind of understand it. So median is the middle, is the half. When you find a median, you're breaking numbers into lower halves and upper halves. So you have to find the median at the lower half, which is Q1. You have to find a median at the upper half, which is Q3. And then you have minimum, maximum, and then you can find ranges, like a range from minimum to maximum, and so on. And IQR is the difference between the Q1 and Q3s, quartile 1, quartile 3. So an outlier is a number that lies outside of other values. For example, this 9.5 is way outside the normal value. Is there a number here that's outside the normal? Positive, 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 positive. God, Sam, it's negative, and it's like way lower than everybody else. So Sam is the outlier. What about this one? This is the time taken to run a 100-meter dash. 11, 12, 11, 10, 11, 17. Frank must be the outlier. He is way outside the normal. And that is our study of measure of spread.